This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Dodge Ram regular cab. It's two-wheel drive, 5.7 liter Hemi. It's an SLT, which means it's got power windows and locks, tilt and cruise. Let's see. It is two-wheel drive. It is on a clear title due to theft is how we bought it. It was a theft recovery that we bought directly from the insurance company. It came from Las Vegas, which is a good thing. Not a whole lot of off-roading with two-wheel drive trucks in Las Vegas. Has 28,000 miles, and it runs like it. We had some cosmetics to deal with. We could have either repaired and painted the driver fender, hood, and grill, or replaced them. I have the parts that came off to show you so you know it wasn't wrecked like some high-speed collision wreck damage. We opted to replace the parts because it would look better, and it does. So they replaced the driver fender, and then they blended into the door. I see a little bit of floaty here. Basically, that stuff will color sand out if you wanted to, but the paintwork is really, really nice. The blending ended somewhere underneath the mirror, but the paintwork itself is really, really good. Be about 50% tread all the way around. I'll show you a video of them as we go around. Try to go slow. It's not perfect, it's a black truck. You know, it's got that stuff. Looks like there's a little bit of a push in right here. Maybe, yeah, just a tiny bit. Didn't break the paint or even scratch it, so they probably pushed the car with it or something. Anyway, so the grill, the hood, and the driver fender. Passenger fender is the same as when we bought it. There's a little chip right there. There's your tire. On the passenger front, you can see it's a black truck. It's got little scratches that show up here. I see a little fading on the top of the doors, which is real common in black, especially in desert areas. It'll fade. I see some little tiny door dings, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those dent buster guys could knock out for 20 or 30 bucks if you cared. See a little scratch right here. Little touch up here. I'm just pointing out everything because I don't want you to be unpleasantly surprised. I want you to be pleasantly surprised that it actually looks better than I described. Looks like a little bit of that fading stuff is going on all the way around this door. So I would say whoever owned this thing probably had this door facing the sun in his driveway. That's what I'm guessing. I see a narrow scratch right along here that would be very easy to cover with one of those over-the-rail chrome bed rail caps. That's the passenger rear tire. If I wasn't in such a hurry, I would have touched up this rear bumper and this. I gotten some black touch-up paint. It would have helped a lot. There's a little scratch here. In fact, about a $10 tube of touch-up paint would have made a huge difference here. So right there. There's your bed liner. A light little scratch right there over the gas drum. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's pretty insignificant, but don't want to leave anything out. Anyway, yeah, that was the right thing to do. That looks really good, that fender. Looks like it belongs there. There's your roof. Looking very much like a roof. Let me open the hood. I'll walk you over to the parts that we replaced so you can see them. There's the hood. As you can see, it's like there's nothing really going on with the hood. It buckled a little bit. It got tapped right here on this front edge. That's where the grill got hit. That's where the tip of the fender got hit. So, as you can tell, it's not like it's a real crash impact. It's more of a someone bumped into something. There's the edge of the grill. All this stuff could have been repaired and painted, but as I said, I don't really like doing that. And here's the very front edge of this fender right here. You can see that. And let me lay it down here so you can see the whole thing. There you go. Just so you know that it wasn't crashed. Looks to me like somebody got too close to the tree in the driveway or something. Anyway, those are the parts that came off it. Alright, back to the truck. There we go. Here's the passenger fender. We did not replace the passenger fender. There's the most important part. There's your core support. Not bent or stretched or scraped or anything. That's the way they're supposed to look, just like that. Alright. There's your driver fender. That we did paint and replace. Obviously they painted inside the fender. I also had them paint under the hood too, which is very rare. I just didn't want it to look cheesy. So they did paint under the hood. There's your motor. You have a new battery. Let's see. Alrighty. There's your VIN stamp inside the door. Let's see. You've got a driver power seat. That's a lumbar. Alright, and then you got the adjustment for the back right here, up and down. Seats look like they're in good shape. There's a little tiny, I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of a glue fell on it. Some sort of a repair has been done here. Let's see. Here's your center console. Your passenger seat. All looks pretty standard. Let's hop in here and take a ride. Alright, seatbelt on. Alright, there's the air conditioning. Make sure everything's blowing right. Air on and off, that's right. So we have radio. Might have stolen the speakers, huh? There we go. Nope. Okay, so you got a radio with a CD player. You got the overhead console. There's your miles. 28,453. There's the tow on and off. I'm doing that. Let's see. There's the rest of your gauges. Next stop, gas station. You roll the window down, you can listen to it run here a little bit. Let me turn the air down. Very solid. Alright, window up. It's just after New Year's and it's hot today. It's like 80 something. So if you guys are all snowed in and freezing, it's not my fault. You can always move. To Tucson. There's your cup holder. There's an ashtray that has not been used, which is always a good thing. We also have, let's see, cruise control. There's cruise on and off. You also have tilt wheel right there. Alright. Let's do this. Anyway, this is a cool truck. 28,000 mile, clean title, 5.7 liter Hemi, 2-wheel drive, SLT. There aren't too many of these things around, to tell you the truth. Which is kind of strange. They're a pretty cool little truck. Nice truck to drive in the city. Not too long. Anyway, if you can see our roads right here, it's like four-wheeling. It's embarrassing. This is what you get when you tax and tax and tax, and thinking that somehow taxing is going to get you out of what you're in, when it never does. You get this mess. I mean, these are huge potholes. All right. So let me get to a place where I can drive this truck that won't hurt it. Alright. Oh, yeah, that thing sounds good. Look at our roads. Yeah, you would think it snows here like every day. No, that's just what we do with our roads. This is what our roads look like right here. Alright, let's go through this. If we come to an agreement on price, we accept your offer online, whether it be eBay or elsewhere, you have to get us a deposit. Until we have a deposit of $500, we do not have a deal. A lot of people want to buy these vehicles, and until there's actually money down, you're not the owner. So please check that out. All right, make sure you understand. I'm going to jump on it real quick here. Nice. Nice. That would be your basic Hemi right there. Anyway, so please get a deposit down. Secondly, if you want to come here and take it home, that's fine. You can come here and take it home, but you're going to pay whatever your state tax rate is plus 2.1%, which is our city tax. If you don't want to pay our taxes or deal with taxes, you got to pay by wire or mail a cashier's check, and then you have to have it shipped out. We have a recommended shipper on our site, Fred at Sharps Auto Shipping. Really good guy. He will help you out. He'll give you prices. He knows our yard hours, etc. Like I said, if you come here, you're going to pay your tax. For instance, if it was 3.1% tax, you'd pay 3.1% tax plus our 2.1. It would make it 5.2%. This is an example. And then we also have a $250 dock fee if you're going to drive it away. I strongly suggest shipping just because you'll save a ton of money. You'll save your time, plane ticket, gas, food and lodging if it's an overnight drive home. It's just better all the way around. But we'd be happy to see if you want to see your truck before you pay. That's up to you, but you will pay a $250 dock fee and tax. All right? Happy bidding. Please get your bids in often, and that's all. Thank you.